Hey everybody, welcome. It's Big AZ. Appreciate everybody watching my videos. I got to talk about this topic, and you know, my Las Vegas trip, it was so evident. You know, now that Las Vegas Strip casinos are basically $25 minimum tables, it has changed the game on the Strip. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. You know, you might not think it's a big deal going from a $10 table to a $25 table. You know, most people are like, it's just $15, suck it up. But it really restricts you, okay? Think about it. You know, what normally happens, say players play the pass line and say it's a $10 table. They get a point of 8, and now they come and they do usually the table minimum, maybe across the board, you know, something like that. So, and then they put odds behind their number, right? Usually 2 times odds, right? We'll go double the odds. We'll go 2.5 times. Now, how much money is that? Well, this is what happens. On the Strip right now, folks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to find all $25 minimum tables. It's frustrating. Yeah, if you have a bigger bankroll, it doesn't matter, but it restricts you. Let me explain. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 52, 62, and a quarter. $97. We've got $97 bet right now. If a big red comes, I lost $97. Now, what kind of bankroll does a normal player have? I don't know. What, should we say $300 going to a craps table in Las Vegas? A $300 bankroll? If I 0.7 out right here, I just lost $97. 300 bankroll, I can do this 3 times, okay? I can have 3 cracks at it with a $300 bankroll. And I can do a lot of things on a $10 table. We can do so many things. We're going to talk about that in just a second. So we had $97 bet, you know, on a $10 table. I'm just saying, most players, you can play any way you want. I'm just trying to explain how things go. Now, what is a $25 table, right? Point, establish a point, double odds behind it, right? Pretend that's 30 there. How much money do we have out? You know, your 300 bankroll goes pretty damn fast. Now we got 75 invested on the point, and odds, 100, 100 and a quarter, 150, 175, 205. Wow. $205. We now have $205. If I start with a 300 bankroll, I can't even get all my bets back up if I 0.7 out. With a $10 table minimum, I can bet. I have 3 bullets. I have 3 cracks at doing all these bets. But now all of a sudden they make it a $25 table on you. Now I got to commit to $205, and I only got 95 left in the rack. I don't have another bullet. I don't have another bullet. So on these $25 minimum tables, if you want some action, you better pray, you better hope you got some great luck, and you better hit some of our numbers early. You better have a great first roll. And how many of us go to the table and we're the first to shoot? Never, right? Doesn't happen. So you haven't even shot. You're betting all this money on somebody else. Comes around, you have no bankroll left for you to shoot the dice. Now think about this. I got $205 here, right? How many numbers do I got to hit to ensure I don't lose money when that 7 comes? Because we all know it's inevitable, unless we hit the point, but we know we probably may not hit this point. So how many numbers do I have to hit to make back $205? Well, I could hit a 4 and 10 that makes me 50. 35, that's 85, that's twice. Say I hit a 6, that makes me 35. Now I'm at 120. All right. So say I got to hit a 5. All right, that's another 35. That's 155. And we'll say we hit the 4. All right. So you got to hit every box number. You got to get 5 box hits before you get that big red to make $205 if you're not pressing. If you're just collecting, you got to hit 5 times. So the very first time you go to a $25 table, you got to hit 5 bets. And that's hitting the 4 and 10 twice in those 5 bets to get back 205. Let's say you don't hit the 4 or 10. You just hit 5, 6s, and 9s. You know, you're making 35 every roll. You got to hit 6 numbers. Yeah, you have to hit 6 box numbers if you don't hit the 4 or 10. You got to hit 6 box numbers to get back your $200 that you've got invested if that 7 comes. So the very first time you hit the table, man, you better hope you hit that point before that big red, or you got to roll 5 or 6 box numbers. That's not including our horn numbers in there, which you'd probably throw 1 or 2. Pretty crazy stuff on a $25 table, folks. Now, I was on a $25 table this last trip. I was trying to bet some dollar props. And they said, sir, $5 minimum on that prop. I went to do a hard way. I think I went to do like, I don't know, $3 or $4 on a hard way. They said, sir, $5 minimum on a $25 table. So by them making it a $25 table, it really, really hurts the average player. Kills them. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to play on the strip unless I win a lot of money off the strip. I'm going to play downtown, or I'm going to play off strip. Off strip, there is $10 tables, folks. Plenty of $10 tables off strip. Downtown, plenty of $10, $15 tables downtown. On the strip, can you find a $15 table? You probably can. Far and few between, especially on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Guaranteed. Awful. Awful. Now let's talk about what happens on this $25 table. When I'm on this $25 table, say I hit 3 numbers. Oh man, that's awesome. I just made $105. I just hit 2 6s and a 9. I had 3 hits. I made $105. That's awesome. That's all I want to do. Okay, regress down. I want to go down to $10 on the... Oh wait, I can't. It's a $25 minimum table. I'm already down to the minimums. Now you're screwed. You can't regress. All you can do is take it all down, or just play the inside or super insides, and then you start hitting other numbers and then you don't make any money. So, very frustrating. Very frustrating. I get 3 hits. Even if I take down my bets, I made 105. I still got 75. I could still lose. You know, it's very frustrating on a $25 table, folks. Very frustrating. This last trip to Vegas was so frustrating. To find tables that were 15 was very difficult. I want to find a 10 table. Off strip, many places, they have $10 tables. There's no doubt. I want to be able to bet my 135. I want to be able to go 5 units each number, not the point. And then 3 or 4 hits, and then regress to 10, and then start pressing. I want to be able to do that. I can't do it on a $25 table. That's what's so darn frustrating to me. I had a very rough trip. If I was on a $10 table, would things be different? I can't say that they would be, but I would have had many options to regress. I played with a lot of people this last trip, and they all know how it was. Those $25 tables are killers. They just are. It doesn't sound like a lot, right? $10 table, $25 table. What's the big deal? It's a very big deal because people are not just betting right here. People want to bet multiple numbers and have opportunities to regress. There is no regression on $25 tables, not with a regular person's bankroll. No. Yeah, if you're dropping a couple of grand, sure. Most players are playing at the craps tables with $200 or $300. Most people, right? And that's hard to do on a $25 table. I appreciate everybody watching. I just want to explain there's a big difference between a $10 to a $25 table. Las Vegas Strip right now, folks, on the Strip. If you're going to Las Vegas, expect those $25 tables at night, if not 50. Okay? I played in many $25 tables this last trip. I got killed. But, you know, $10 table is the way to go because you can still play like it's a 25. After a couple of hits, regress, take the profits, take your money, bank it, and then play a table minimum and press. I just wanted to explain that there is a big difference between a $10 table and a $25 table. Now, I understand, I know why Vegas does it, because there's only 3 spots open per side of the table. You know, before, if it was a $10 table, you'd have a $10 player, $10 player, $10 player, 10, 10, 10, 10, right? Now, 25, 25, and then 25. I get it. I understand it. But you're really pushing the average guy right off the table. The average guy is going to play for 5 to 10 minutes, and then they're cooked. Unless they get on a heater. Yeah, playing a $10 table versus a 25, huge difference in any strategy or betting system you want to use. Very frustrating. So I will be playing off-strip in downtown from now on, for sure. Appreciate everybody watching my videos. Till tomorrow, thank you, thank you, thank you.